Welcome back, guys, Crypto Flight channel. In this podcast, I want to talk about mistakes. But in this video, I will share just my personal mistakes, my personal, maybe the problems with trades and what I trying to fight and avoid it. And it will be not some typical mistakes, what you can find out all the time on YouTube. It's like a basic use stop losses, not invest too much, not open trade without a stop loss, reduce your leverage, I don't know, maybe not trade the meme tokens, or I don't know, build a strategy and all of that stuff, right? So this is just the basic mistakes, what everybody knows, right? But today I want to share with you just with my personal mistakes, what I trying to avoid, and I work on it. I just a human, I'm not a genius, I'm not a multimillionaire, right? So I do the same mistakes sometimes. And when you can understand, can note your personal mistake, because you can work on that, because what you have to improve in your trading strategy, in your psychology, when you click the green and red buttons here, right? And it's not always the problem with the charts or with some tokens or with BTC or with BTC dominance. No, guys, a lot of stuff happening in our head, right? And six, maybe five, maybe seven, I'm not count, not typical mistakes, what I'm doing still I continue to do these mistakes, not so often now, but recently I repeat the same mistakes. First one, and probably the most popular in my trading journey now, it's I trade with my phone on the road. Yeah. Just to be honest, I don't know how about you, but I 99% mostly trades open with my phone. I analyze the charts on laptop, but I open the trades and close the trades and add stop losses, check profit with the phone, because it's much easier, comfortable, and I know it's like a habit, right, for me. And I always with my phone, right, but not always with my laptop. So I can add some notification, I can add some levels, and when I'm on the roll, right, I can open the trade because I understand what's going on now, where are we now, what the price now, and what I have to do. It's okay, but sometimes it's so annoying, and it's sometimes you made a lot of mistake. I talk about myself. When you're on the road, right? I'm not talking about the drive, when you drive by car. So I walk with my dog, for example. And instead of play with my dog, I just open my phone and start clicking, start checking the charts and start clicking the buttons, right? Even if the price around my my targets where I need to open. But guys, just to be honest, I found it for myself, it's kind of bad habit, because you're not in the present moment. The chart will be with me or without me in the next 20 minutes and in the next days, but I lose of that moment of present life. So this is a problem, what I want to tell you. I hope you understand what I mean, because we focus too much on trades. We want to trade all the time. We want to be the best. We want to make a lot of money. We're trying to practice more, right? But sometimes more, but sometimes less is more. So this is now probably the main mistake. So I spend too much time with my phone, and especially with the chart. Second moment, open trades before I go to sleep. Also a mistake, because even if I open trade and even I add my stop loss, I'm not sleep well, because your brain still try to be in focus. You waking up every hour, every 2 hours, and double check what's happening. I'm in profit, nice. I'm in losses, what's going on? Hey, but my stop loss not triggered. What I have to do? and you're not sleep well. So it's bad things. Just to be honest, it's bad things. Open trades, even it's can be the potentially good trade. That's why I try to trade intraday. So that's the point of intraday trade, because you trade inside a day. So you open the trading session. Of course, I understand the crypto market traded 24/7, right? But you open like work day, right? So you open the chart at 9 a.m. You add, mark your point of interest, right? Mark your zones and weights. You open trades or add notification and alerts, and you weight that zones and where we are close to the zone. But you see now you need to go to sleep. So it's like, I don't know, 10 p.m. You need to go to sleep, go to rest. Hey, chill out, bro. But you open the trades. And then you just monitoring, you check it all the time. And it's kind of bad. So I understand on this sense, it will be bad for my health, for my mental health, for my physical health. That's why now I work on that. So it's like a discipline. So if I open trade, I have to close the trade by end of trading session. For example, London. So I trade on London. Or I close the trade, or at least add stop loss to the break even if I'm in profit, and I can leave some percentage, maybe 50%, close the position, or leave some trade some percent of position for the next day. If it's a swing trade, of course, I have to reduce the size of my position or the leverage, or it's a spot. For a spot, it's okay. But we talk about futures, right? For a spot, you're buying and it's okay. You're in losses 30%. It's okay. It's investment. It's a spot. But if we talk about futures, of course, it's so uncomfortable, right? So that's why I work on it, and I try to avoid this mistake what I do all the time before I go to sleep. Maybe you have the same mistake, so write in the comment. Next one, I recently, yes, but I trying to open the third trade. What I mean, third trade, in my trading strategy, I got a plan, I got a strategy, I got like entries, the reasons for my entries. And sometimes, yes, just to be honest, sometimes I open the third trade because in my strategy, I added the note. So after the two stop losses in a row on the same day, I have to close the chart. So for example, even I get a stop loss in the morning, then in a London session, I got to like take profit. And after that, I got another stop loss. I have to close the charts. So that's a plan, that's a strategy. But sometimes, yes, unfortunately, I continue to do this mistake, especially when I understand. So yes, it's going to be that trade. I'm right. And I do everything correct, but with some spike, the market makers can sweep your stop loss, and you understand, no way, that's a huge spike. How is it even possible? And you trying to open the third trade, but when you open the third trade, in most cases, you will open the fourth. So that's a problem. So that's why don't try to revenge the market and your previous stop loss. One trade in profits, two in losses, it's okay. So it's like one bad trade for today. So better open trade tomorrow. Next one, it's big leverage, right? But for me, it's everything what it's about is at 20x. Yes, it's maybe sounds silly, right? How is 20x can be the big leverage? But guys, mostly I trade with a 5x and 10x. 10x, it's most comfortable leverage for me, personally for me. You know, I feel comfortable with the size, comfortable with the profit. But this is what I talk about the previous problem. So the third trade mostly, or the fourth trade mostly, you will open like revenge for the previous stop loss, and you increase the leverage. So it's like a complex problem. Next one, it's I try sometimes open trade in the counter trend. So I want to explain you. For example, I understand we're going in a trend. Yes, I totally understand. We go in an uptrend structure. And I try to open trade before I see the some reasons and the confirmation on a higher time frame, because it's like you wanna catch that magic moment. So yes, by end of, for example, the sessions, especially, I found I tried to open by end of Frankfurt session when the Asia session is at, beginning the Frankfurt session. Then before the London, I explained to you how to work with the sessions, and in most cases, yes, you can open that trade by end of Frankfurt session before the London open. For example, in short, so here's for example, the Asia, Frankfurt, then we drop like this one, and Frankfurt sweep the Asia, and it's logical entry, guys. It's logical entry in many cases, especially at the K levels. So you open that. So Frankfurt sweep the Asia. Asia go to sleep, close the chart. You open the short, for example, like a short position, add stop loss about the Frankfurt session, and you try to catch exact moment, but there's no confirmation. London will not go in higher, and that's a problem. That's my main mistake for session trades. But if you catch the right top, it's going to be the amazing trade. I got to practice, so it's honestly. But sometimes it can be the bad trade, especially when the London just drop a little bit, then consolidate and going higher. So it's kind of problem also. So don't try to catch that knives at the bottom by end of sessions, and not trying to open the trades at the end of session before the new one, like a counter trend. If you see the confirmation, it's good, but let's be honest, with the confirmation, when we see on the chart the confirmation, it's not that win rate, it's not that percentage, right? So let's be real. And the last one, maybe it's also popular mistake. Just to be honest, guys, we all are genius in social medias, right? That's the point why I trying to share that videos, not so popular videos. I understand there will be not so many views, but in social media, people always try to pretend to be that genius who understand all the rules and never do the mistakes. But let's be real, guys. Let's be real. We all not the saint. And the last one mistake, it's I'm not all the time. I use my trading journal, but not all the time I add the trades, especially if it was a small one trade. So I open the trade and it's going to my stop loss for sure. So I will close it before the stop loss to avoid the bigger losses. And sometimes I'm not add that trade, small penny to the journal, and it's kind of mistake because when you open 10 that type of trades, it's one normal stop loss of your trades, of your risk management. And by end of the year, it can be the big amount of money, especially when you not count. So this is also the main mistake of traders. They not count in journal the fee of trading platform. And I recommend you by end of months, if you trade on BitGet, there is good option. You go into futures, you open the total trade analytic, and they count the total fee what you spent on the trades. So it's kind of good. So at least add the column on your Notion. I already added because it's so too hard, to count all the fees, because sometimes it can be like $10, sometimes it can be like $25. Then you change the leverage, the fee absolutely different. Then you open the trade not with that amount of money what you usually trade, and you change the money, you change the leverages, you change the exchanges, right? And sometimes it's different fees all the time. You open trade, you pay the fee. You close the chart, you close the trade, you pay the fee. So that's the point. You add the margin, you pay the fee and you not count it in journal. And by end of the day, by end of the week, by end of the month of the year, by fee, we spend a lot of money, and the fee never in profit. Fee is our spending, and it's our losses. So we have to add the fee also count. Yes, I understand there's a lot of services which you can connect your exchanges, and they count all of that fee and stuff. But just to be honest, I'm not trust the third parts platform with IP key. So it's my phobia. So guys, I hope you like this video. Write please in a comment what is your not so popular mistake, maybe your personal mistakes, what you're trying to avoid it, what you work with, and subscribe channel, his like button, his notification button. Don't forget, join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.